what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again. Today we're talking about the statutes of limitations, which one apply in which state, and also when should you unfreeze your credit. All this coming in right now, right? So get tight, Jerome, get tight, Jerome. This is just for the tribe, all right? This is just for the, not too close, Jerome, not too close. But tight, keep it in focus. All right, Jerome. You got it. All right. Got this comment here, so feel free to put your comments below. Your questions, I got your answers. Hi, Brandon. 2 questions. It says 2 question marks, 2 questions. What if you move from a state to another state? Which state statutes of limitation you looking at? All right. What if the debt collector never contacts you? The account's just sitting there. All right. Now, what statutes of limitation are we talking about? So, of course, you know, talk to the courts, talk to your lawyers. This is not legal advice, just educational information of what I went through, okay? What I went through, all right? When I was younger, I didn't know nothing about credit. I didn't know nothing about disputes. I didn't know nothing about nothing, okay? I was unfortunately sued by a collector. Now, the collector lost. The collector couldn't provide any information to substantiate this information of, you know, trying to keep this on my reports and try and collect from me and sue me and all that stuff, okay? It was dismissed. Case was dismissed, done. And I saw the lawyer had asked for all this discovery, and this is a lot of what I learned and all this stuff. Okay, great. So what were the statutes of limitation for me? Well, honestly, I had just moved to a new state right before this happened. And the venue was in the state in which I lived. The venue was in the state where I was, where they were trying to collect from me in my state, in my hometown, where I moved to, Not where I used to be, where I moved to. So that state statutes of limitation applied. That is why I believe they were trying to come after me at that time, because the state I moved to seemed to have a less statutes of limitation, okay? So where you are is probably where they're trying to collect, right? They're trying to do business and collect from you in that state, get money from you in that state, so that statutes of limitation would be there, yes? So when you're looking at your statutes of limitation, it's typically, all right, typically where you are. All right, now what if they never contact you? The account's just sitting there. Well, hey, they never contacted you, or maybe they got the wrong address or whatever, you can still dispute. 609creditrepair.com. All right, get that Beyond Committed package. It's got the videos, it's got all the letters you need. It's got the collection validation letters on top of having the 609 dispute letters. You send your dispute letters into the bureaus. You send your collection validation letters into the debt collector, and you're saying they never contacted you. Well, hey, you can send in that letter to do your due diligence with the collector and push on them and say, hey, well, you never contacted me, all right? You're trying to put this on there. I want to know what money you say you owe me and what the proof is and what contract you have and all this stuff that's listed out there for you, okay? Or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Now, got another question here. Should I unfreeze the smaller bureaus when I want to apply for new credit and asking for credit line increase? Well, I've got a great live on credit line increase, okay? A great live out there. So you want to make sure you hit that bell for notifications, and you can sign up for our email list at thesubscribetribe.com. You'll get an email when I go live. Thesubscribetribe.com. You get an email when I go live, so you can ask your questions. It's a good supplement to 609creditrepair.com or to theawesomelifegroup.com. So you want to make sure that Innovis typically is open for your credit line increases. Innovis has a lot to do with your credit line increases. A smaller bureau, Innovis, you can take a look. The other bureaus, not so much. You don't really have to worry about that stuff, okay? You don't really have to unfreeze any of these smaller bureaus per se. All right, you're probably okay with the big 3 open. What you want to do with your credit line increase is you want to ask them if they're doing a hard inquiry or a soft inquiry, or if they're doing any inquiry, and where they're pulling from to make sure, okay? Sometimes it behooves you to get the credit line increase. Sometimes they want to do a hard inquiry. It wouldn't make any sense. It would make more sense to get a new, positive, bigger trade line, okay? So, if you need help with this, reach out to me. You can email me, hit the subscribe button, that bell for notifications, and until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.